Millionaires rarely look like millionaires on the way up. There are no Lamborghinis, no champagne photos, no beach houses, just boring habits, quiet decisions, and years of discipline that nobody claps for. Today we'll be going through 12 signs you'll become a millionaire, even if it doesn't feel like it. And while you probably don't feel like a future millionaire right now, if you recognize yourself in even a few of the signs we're about to go through, you might actually already be on the right path. Let's get started. 12 signs you'll become a millionaire. Sign number 1. You pay yourself first, automatically. The biggest wealth building habit isn't stock picking, it isn't crypto, it isn't a side hustle, it's automation. If money hits your account and some of it instantly goes to your 401k, Roth IRA, brokerage, or savings before you can touch it, you're thinking like a millionaire. Most people say, I'll save what's left. Future millionaires say, I'll spend what's left. That mental flip changes everything. Nearly 40% of adults couldn't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing. If you're consistently saving before spending, you've already separated yourself from the majority. Sign number 2, you're obsessed with learning about money. You're watching this video, that alone tells me something. Future millionaires are students of money. They read books like The Millionaire Next Door and I Will Teach You to Be Rich. They listen to finance podcasts. They fall down rabbit holes about Roth conversions and index fund fees, not because they're nerds, because knowledge compounds. Better decisions lead to better returns, which lead to faster growth. Curiosity about money is often a stronger indicator of future wealth than your current bank balance. Sign number 3, you can delay gratification. You wanted the $1,200 couch. You bought the $400 one, or kept the old one. That's not being cheap, that's strategic. The ability to delay gratification is one of the strongest predictors of long-term financial success. Millionaires aren't people who never enjoy life. They're people who choose when to enjoy it. They front-load sacrifice so they can backload freedom. If you've ever thought, this money could work harder invested than sitting in my living room, you're playing the long game. Sign number 4, you think in assets, not just income. When you get a raise, what's your first thought? If it's nice, I can upgrade my lifestyle. That's normal. If it's nice, I can buy more assets. That's different. Wealth isn't built on income, it's built on assets. Income pays bills. Assets build net worth. Assets like index funds, rental properties, business equity, and dividend stocks. If you're focused on owning things that produce cash flow instead of things that impress people, that's a millionaire mindset. Sign number 5, you have or are already building an emergency fund. An emergency fund sounds boring and it's not flashy, it won't go viral, but it's powerful because without it, every unexpected expense turns into debt. And debt delays investing, and delays compounding, and delays wealth. Millionaires absorb shocks with cash and keep investing. If you're building that 3 to 6 month cushion, you're building the foundation most people skip. Sign number 6, you've started investing, even a little. You don't need a lot of money to start investing. You just need to start. If you've contributed to a 401k, bought an ETF, or opened a Roth IRA, you're ahead of millions of people. Only about half of Americans own any stock at all. And here's the powerful part. Time matters more than amount. Someone investing $200 a month starting at 25 often outpaces someone investing $500 starting at 40. You don't need to be rich to invest. You just need to invest to get rich. Sign number 7, you avoid lifestyle inflation. If you get a raise, you don't upgrade your car, you don't triple your spending, you don't reward yourself with permanent expenses. That restraint is rare. The person earning $80,000 and saving 30% will often outbuild the person earning $150,000 and saving 5%. Income isn't the story. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is the story. If you've ever chosen future wealth over present flex, that's a quiet millionaire move. Sign number 8, you're building multiple income streams. Most millionaires don't rely on one income source. It might start with a job, but then there's a side business, or rental income, or dividends, or freelance work. You don't need 5 streams today, but if you're thinking about income resilience, you're thinking correctly. Single income is fragile. Multiple income is durable. Durability builds wealth. Sign number 9, you track your net worth. Most people avoid looking at their numbers. Millionaires in progress face them. If you know your net worth, what you own minus what you owe, you're ahead. If you track it quarterly or yearly, even better. What gets measured gets managed. That $10,000 milestone, that $50,000 mark, that first $100,000. Those checkpoints matter because attention creates progress. Sign number 10, you're willing to negotiate. Saving matters, but earning power matters too. If you've negotiated a job offer, asked for a raise, or pushed back on a big purchase price, that's huge. Failing to negotiate your starting salary can cost hundreds of thousands over a lifetime. One uncomfortable conversation can change decades of income. Millionaires aren't just disciplined savers, they're proactive earners. Sign number 11, you use tax strategy. Here's something most people miss. Millionaires pay attention to taxes, not illegally avoiding them, but strategically minimizing them. Maxing out tax advantaged accounts, understanding capital gains, using HSAs, timing income. The tax code rewards people who understand it. If you've ever made a financial decision with taxes in mind, you're playing the same game wealthy people play. Sign number 12, you don't quit when it gets boring. This is the big one that wealth building is slow, it's repetitive, it's unexciting, it doesn't trend on social media. If you've kept investing during a market drop, if you've stayed disciplined during a rough financial stretch, if you've recommitted after a setback, that resilience is more valuable than any stock pick you'll ever make. The millionaire next door isn't perfect, they're persistent. Putting these 12 signs together, here's the truth. You don't feel like a millionaire on the way up. You feel uncertain and impatient, like it's taking too long. But wealth isn't built in dramatic moments. It's built in quiet ones, automated transfers, choosing index funds over impulse buys, negotiating when it's uncomfortable, holding steady when it's boring. Most people who become millionaires didn't have a breakthrough year, they had breakthrough habits. So if you saw yourself in even a few of these signs, you're not behind. You're building. And one day, you'll look back at this phase, the phase where it didn't feel like it was working, and realize this was exactly when it was. If you like this video, please do me a favor and like and subscribe. I am aiming to hit 10,000 subscribers and every bit helps. And if this video helped, here are two other videos that may also help you reach your rich life.